of the year. You mentioned Carney, top 15 at the Safeway Open, and he's one of those players we've talked a lot about this week. Success at this golf course, finished tied for 5th in 2018 at the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship. That's one of his 4 top 10s, and he could do a little bit better than that this week if he keeps playing like this.
Well, I'm a firm believer in success at venues and golf courses you've had success at before, because I just think it gives you a good feeling as a player. You're not really having to learn the golf course. You know how the golf course is going to react to your shot, so it's a great thing.
And he's played some great golf, and so has Adam Long, the leader. 7 under 65 yesterday to move in contention, and follows it up so far today with another 7 under par round. He still has 5 to go. He's at a par 5. He's got playing it as a traditional par 5. It's a long one, tough to reach it, but another par 5 opportunity could double up his lead, Kevin.
And looking in the yardage book right now, and what he's looking at, Karn, as he looks up the fairway towards the green, elevated green in a back hole location. That's where Zhang went over the green, just the group ahead of him, and that's something he's got to be careful of here.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a shot. It's a multi-leveled green.
2 o'clock. More 1 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's just quartering. Washing out a little bit down here. Yeah, it'll still be up there. We feel it down here. Yeah. Plane 15. 8 plane 15. 8 plane 15. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
He and his caddy Julian Trudeau trying to work this out again. You got to make sure you carry it up on that right level. The wind's back into his face, and just a matter of committing to this shot here, Kevin.
As you heard him say, 8 plane 15, 108 plane 115. This back location, wedge in hand, Long starts his play and full swing here. Tells it to be easy as that comes in, and that will land left of the cup, spin back, and a quality shot there. Inside of 20 feet below the hole and to the left, have a chance for birdie in 17 under.
Yeah, just tugged it a little bit there, but no, really good shot underneath the hole.
Yeah, great shot, a chance to add another birdie to the card. He made 9 of them yesterday. He had 2 bogeys and shooting 65. He's kept it clean. That's for birdie number 8 for Adam Long at a 2-shot lead. Bill Brzezinski.
Well, Sean O'Hare with a little tug left off the tee here at 13, and this is the hole. It's the narrowest fairway out here. You got big bunkers on the right and a grove of palm trees on the left. He went left, and he got lucky because there is like 3 palm trees growing out from one root just to his right, and he's got some palm trees ahead of him, but they should not be a problem. And makes contact. It was just about avoiding the trees in front of him and getting that ball up into the air. We got a middle left hole location here. And I'm trying to see where that golf ball ended up. I did not see it land on the putting surface. It is not in the left green side bunker. I'm standing over on the left side. Carney?
Yeah, it just looks like he definitely missed it to the left. But again, having to deal with those palm trees, just so hard to commit to the exact shot you need to play.
Yeah, and Sean O'Hare looking to break a long victory route. He has won 4 times on the PGA Tour and got off to the perfect start today. 2 early birdies, and Hudson Swafford alongside struggled, so O'Hare was part of this large 6-way tie we had at one point. He and the leader, Hudson Swafford, at that time, both made eagles at 7, and that's kind of what kick-started things for Swafford today, Bill.
And Hudson Swafford, nice tee shot down the left side of this fairway, playing in with a wedge. Takes it over the flag, spins it back. Oh, this is a beauty. Hudson Swafford's going to have inside 10 feet. That'll be a downhill putt as he tries to get to 16 under par. Well done.
Yeah, really good shot there. Again, the only issue really is going to be downhill, kind of side hill, so it'll have some break on that.
Will Haskett to you.
Breeze really whipping across from right to left and into the player's face at the 15th. Xinjun Zhang has thrown up grass 2 or 3 times to try and gauge the wind. Uphill second shot to a front right hole location. Zhang, very aggressive swing. It's going to have a lot of spin on it. It's out to the right. Needs the wind to bring it back left. Stretching to the front right portion of the green. Grabs some spin, and that's really well done. Underneath the hole, holds the front edge of the green. Uphill putt. That might be inside of 15 feet for Zhang to get to 15 under.
Yeah, good shot. Again, just giving himself some chances, and that's all you can do. You just kind of hold on as you finish off this round here, Earl, with that Devil's Elbow coming up. But he's there at 15, and so he's playing with anticipation of that struggle.
Could be within one of the lead in a moment, Kevin.
Now, Adam Long like to increase it here. He is inside of 20 feet below the hole and to the left. Good line for birdie here. Places a putter behind the ball, putt through his shadow to the hole. Strokes the ball, rolling up. That's turning towards the cup, left side and down. Adam Long, I'll have what he's having right now. He is 8 under on the day and 17 under par.
Well, he's having a heck of a round there, and boy, it's almost unconscious. I'm going to go out. He's on the zone, Earl, because he just looks unflappable. Every stroke is perfect. The roll of the ball, the way the ball goes into the hole, it is a very confident player right now.
It would be the birdie zone for Adam Long. Another one, 8 under on the day, and now that lead is 17 under, Bill Brzezinski.
Well, Sean O'Hare's ball ended up just short of the green, maybe 8 or 9 yards short of the putting surface, and stayed up on top of the hill here. So he's just got a little bump and run up to the putting surface, going to climb up a ridge, but didn't hit that nearly hard enough. That might have stuck as he made contact. So he's going to have an uphill putt outside 14 feet, and that's going to be for a par.
He was just outside that right green side bunker, and it definitely looked like he hit a little bit behind the ball, and ultimately what happens, you get it on top of the club face and just doesn't get any momentum. And so now Sean's going to need to make a lengthy par save there.
Yeah, he's fighting to hang in right now at 13. You've got another par 5 at the 14th coming up. You don't want to start dropping shots here. 15 through 18 really are tough enough coming in, especially El Coto del Diablo, the Devil's Elbow awaits, 16, 17, and 18. And, you can drop shots as easily as pick some up. We haven't seen really many players pick up shots in that final stretch, except Anirban Lahiri when he came in and birdied 16 and 18 hours ago to shoot that 64.
Well, it's so difficult because you're fighting the elements as you finish off this back 9.
Now let's go back to Bill Brzezinski today. So 2 of the 3 toughest holes in the course to finish up.
And it looks like the wind may be switching a little bit. We've gotten some glimpse of that par 3 17th. Looked like that one's playing directly into the breeze.
Well, you're going to have to navigate it. And one guy who we've talked a lot about this weekend that has played well in this back 9. No bogeys yet in the second 9 for Hudson Swafford the entire 3 days. So, that may allow you to pick up shots at the end here, Carney.
Well, it's the whole body of work for you on 72 holes. Now Hudson on the tee at the par 5 set 14th. 626. Again, want to put it in the fairway. There are bunkers left you want to avoid with your tee shot. And that is just fine. Right in the center of the fairway.
So good shape off the tee. Now 2 back. Hudson Swafford with Adam Long doing it again. Shot 65 yesterday. He is 8 under. Now for his round, has birdied 3 in a row and 4 of 5 to start the back 9 to move in front. 17 under as we continue our coverage of the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship on PGA Tour Radio.
Play where the pros play and book your next golf vacation with the PGA Tour's TV.
You're listening to exclusive coverage of the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship, part of the season-long points race for the FedEx Cup. And as we do at the top and bottom of every hour in our live play-by-play coverage, time now for a leaderboard update from Corrales Golf Course in the Dominican Republic.
Adam Long is taking the lead here, 8 under round 2 up at 17 under par. He's at the 15th. Kevin Sylvester.
Center of the fairway, hole location on the right side of the green today for Adam Long. Been dialed in here, 8 under par on the day, 17 under par, and abbreviated finish here on the swing, trying to flight this ball down a bit. That lands in the center of the green, and that's where the ball is going to end up. Front right hole location, outside 20 feet for a birdie attempt.
Why not? He's made 8 of them today. Want to have another look at it. 9th birdie, perhaps, for Adam Long. Leads it by 2, 17 under Hudson Swafford. Second at 15 under par. Was 2 up to start the day, now 2 behind with 5 to play. Zhang of China, 3rd alone at 14 under, 3 back. Sean O'Hare is now 13 under, 4 off the pace Nate Lashley shoots 65 today, 12 under, and solo fifth for him, 5 behind, minus 11. Hunter Lahiri in early with the low round of the day, 8 under, 64. He's 6 shots back, though, now tied for 6th with Tyler McCumber, Mackenzie Hughes, Justin Suh, also at minus 11.
And the Corn Ferry Tour in Wichita, Kansas for the 31st playing of the Wichita Open supporting Wichita's youth. Jared Wolf, the leader, 17 under par. That is 3 shots clear of Taylor Montgomery and Taylor Pendrith, who is 1 under on the day. He was the second round leader.
Tough stretch of golf, a trident of tough holes in the Devil's Elbow to finish, Will Haskett.
Oh, wonderful sea analogies there. Earl, Xinjun Zhang enters the Devil's Elbow, having found the fairway at the long 460-yard par 4 16th hole. I think this might be the most important fairway to find on the golf course in many respects because of the rough and then what it can do to either turn it into an attackable hole or a defensive hole. Zhang back into the breeze, plays, and this was wiped out to the right. We got a one-handed finish. The club has been dropped, and this ball falls well right. Well, I thought that was going to be just short right in the collection zone. That has kicked right into the rough, closer by 17T. It should not have gotten all the way to the bush area that's back there, some kind of mangroves and a few things that are over there, but that's a big wide miss by Zhang here at 16.
Yeah, that was either a missed club or just a bad strike of the golf ball. And kind of struggle there to get it up and down.
Well, I was looking at scores from today and talking about how good that Hunter Lahiri played, making 2 birdies in that Devil's Elbow. Hunter Lahiri, one of only 3 players to play that 3-hole stretch under par today in the entire field.
That's impressive, without question. And we'll see if these leaders are able to avoid the struggles that a lot of the other players have had.
And there's so many bogeys lurking, doubles. I mean, you're looking at really a stretch that, Carney, if you play it even par coming in, you're doing your job.
Absolutely. Again, you have to understand when you play a round of golf, and yeah, you've played on this golf course for the last couple days, and you have a sense of it, but the conditions are a little different. You have to know when you can be aggressive and when you can't be.
We have so many great nicknames for stretches of golf, holes on the PGA Tour. El Coto del Diablo's got to be top 5, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's right up there.
It may be number 1.
It may be. I would probably vote for it this week. It's entertaining. It's devilish to play, though. No doubt about it, Kevin.
It's been a long day for Mackenzie Hughes. He's playing alongside Adam Long. I mean, that long of a day. He's 11 under par, but let's increase that to 12 under because he just chipped in off the front of the green for birdie. So Mackenzie Hughes moves to 12 under as Adam Long now steps in for his birdie attempt. This would go to 18 under par. He's 8 under on the round. He's in the center of the green, putting down towards that front right hole location for Adam Long. Takes one last look at the hole, back to his ball. Long backstroke here. Strokes the ball, working its way down. That is moving now towards the right. It moved left to right, had him fooled there on the line. Perhaps the pace off just a tinge too, but it'll be a short tap-in par for Adam Long. He heads to the elbow at 17 under par.
That was all cause. That was a little downhill putt that he had to be very careful of there, Earl. And he judged it well with pace, just didn't quite give it enough out to the left-hand side, but that should not be disappointing at all for Adam Long as he is playing long on this Saturday.
Yeah, look, what a birthday week, huh? He turned 33 yesterday, shot 65 to put himself in the hunt, and he's followed it up today, his first full day, post 33 years old now, with another lower round today at 8 under to take the lead by 2. Bill Rosinski.
Well, this the par 5 14th hole, playing over 600 yards, and Hudson Swafford, despite a really good tee shot, decided to lay up and put it in the fairway, so he'll be hitting his 3rd. So we'll see if he can get an up and down for a birdie here. Let's go to Will.
Bill, thank you. Xinjun Zhang, long and right of the green at 16, but his ball, marginal lie in the rough, but has a lot of green to work with. Has to come across a little ridge that will shoot the ball back to the left towards the front portion of the green. Zhang in a salmon shirt sends it into the air. Wind knocks it down out of the sky. Now onto the green, letting this one release. It's going to miss on the low side of the cup. That's really well done. That gets a thumbs up from Sepp Straka playing alongside. That might be inside the circle of friendship for Xinjun Zhang to get it up and down for a par here at 16 and stay at 14 under par.
Well, that's what you have to do. Again, it's a tough finish. You're not going to hit every shot perfectly, but if you make a mistake, give yourself a chance to save par. And that's what Zhang has done right there.
Yeah, and look, there's a player chasing history right this week, Carney. A player from China trying to win on the PGA Tour. I mean, what a huge thing that would be back home for him. Now, I mentioned he grew up in North China, Shanxi, China. In fact, he was in a country area in the mountains, lived on a farm. He had to walk through mountains in order to go to school each and every day, and he's made his way onto the PGA Tour, one of the first two from mainland China to earn PGA Tour cards. Marty Doe was the other 2017, 2018, and he's knocking on the door here on a Saturday in the DR, Bill.
Well, Hudson Swafford, as I said, laid up here at 14. Took a while to pick out whatever wedge he wants hit into this green. Wind's starting to gust up again. It's going to be in the golfer's face as he hits this shot. Actually, it died down a little bit out here in the farther reaches of the golf course. Pin is back left on this Saturday. Contact made. Divot flies about 10 yards forward after the hit. Oh, and he couldn't get it up on the back tier. There's a little ridge there about halfway up the green, and he couldn't get it across that. So he is on the green, but he's got outside 30 feet, maybe 35 feet, and that's going to be an uphill putt originally, and then it's going to kind of flatten out at the end. Not very good for Hudson Swafford from where he was. He's 15 under.
Yeah, but it's a par 5 that's really not playing like it has so far this week, Earl. I mean, it's tough. It's back into the breeze, and yeah, it can be a challenge.
Yeah, today we have not seen. We had so many eagles on Thursday and Friday. Just 3 eagles around the course today, 4 par 5s, Kevin.
And the 16th, a difficult par 4. 461, Adam Long, and that is going left, and that is no good. See if he gets a good break there. It's over by some palm trees, and that's actually over near a cart path outside of the ropes for Adam Long, and he'll have to try to play that back to the fairway. Not sure of the line there, but that is a miscue off the tee for Long.
Yeah, that one looked a little quick. His swing has been spot on, the rhythm, everything, but that one was definitely quick, and of course you're playing back into the breeze, and that tends to make you do that.
Back to 14, Bill Rosinski, back to you.
Yeah, another difficult chip shot for Sean O'Hare, although this will be his third here at the par 5 14th. Tried to get on the green in 2 and tugged it left. Got some green to work with here, but again, elevated green from where he is. Back on the next hole. Another bump and run shot for Sean O'Hare. That's not going to make it. Didn't even get up onto the putting surface. So the woes continue here for Sean O'Hare, running out of steam as we play this back 9 on Saturday.
Yeah, he's kind of gone backwards a little bit, and it seems to be a little bit out of sync, but he's still right there. He's just got to hang on, and you got to finish off this round, then you got another 18 holes, so you can't get down on yourself.
Yeah, another bump and run for him that didn't run enough and funneled back down the slope. And like you said, Carney, look, it's been a decent day, 3 under par for him so far. Has made a couple of bogeys, and it's something he didn't do. First 44 holes, he made just 1 bogey, and then he had that stretch bogeys at 9 and 13, where he made 2 bogeys in a 5-hole stretch. And here at 14, maybe missing a good opportunity to bounce back and pick up a birdie at a hole that he's birdied both days so far.
Yeah, again, it's a different golf course than it was maybe the first 2 days, and yeah, you have good vibes, but yeah, the key is just don't make a mistake. I mean, just give yourself some opportunities. We've seen it. These guys are paying attention.
Try it again, Bill.
Yeah, a little bit closer to the green here, left of the 14th, the par 5. This will be shot number 4 for Sean O'Hare. And has some green to work with here. It's this low, and that bounced into the hill, and that killed it. It ends up on the green, but he is still a good 15 feet away. Maybe outside that, that's going to be a par putt here at 14.
Yeah, you just don't want to drop a shot at a par 5, and even though it's playing tough today, back into the breeze at over 600 yards. Today so far he's 2 of 3 in scrambling, so it's been pretty good so far, but this one is going to be a tough one.
Leaning on the putter, couldn't convert one, a lengthy one back a hole that dropped made for his second bogey of the day, and again, just 1 bogey in 2 days, and he could make back-to-back bogeys here, and boy, just At a par 5 coming in, your last best chance really probably to pick up birdie. There have only been 22 birdies in the final 4 holes combined today, Bill.
Well, Hudson Swafford has taken a good long look at this birdie try here at 14. This is outside 30 feet, and he's got to take it up a little ridge here, so I got to be a really good judge with the speed on this putt. Flatten out after that. Putt's on the way. It's inside 10 feet, closing inside 5, making its way to the cup, and that's a good roll. That's a really nice roll from where he was coming up that slope. He'll be able to knock that in. That'll be another 5, another par, and he'll stay minus 15.
Yeah, but he won't make a birdie on any of the par 5s on the back 9 so far. But again, tougher conditions and no reason to get down on yourself.
Yeah, and still a tough stretch coming up, and that's where the leader is right now. Beginning at the Devil's Elbow at the par 4 at 16, Kevin Sylvester.
Well, the good news for Adam Long is the palm trees will not be an issue for him on his second shot. He's near the cart path, and perhaps fortunate it didn't roll onto the cart path and then off to the left into the bushes. That would have been bigger trouble. He is short of a fairway bunker and long iron in hand, so as a play from the rough and the ball, he is sitting up pretty well. So that quick swing, as Mark Carnevale mentioned, that went left, may get away with it here for Adam Long. 8 under on today's round, 17 under par. Settles his feet, looks up towards the flag, which is waving in the breeze. Gives us a mighty lash, and looks like he tried to turn that over right to left and has missed that to the right. Ooh, that's going to race down into an area where there's some rough that is going to be adjacent to its hole high right, but off the green and into the rough area. That could be a challenging chip.
Yeah, it got down in a little low area, but he's in the rough. And again, if the lie is good, it'll be a challenging shot, but not extremely difficult.
Back to Bill Rosinski, 14.
And unfortunately, Sean O'Hare could not make that par putt here at the par 5 14, so he loses the shot, something you don't want to do here. That's back-to-back bogeys after getting it to 14 under, now minus 12.
Yeah, really an opportunity, and obviously we got plenty of golf left, but, possibly opportunity for Adam Long and Hudson Swafford to kind of separate themselves a little bit from the field. Earl, obviously you got Xinjun Zhang there, and it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to do that or if these guys are going to allow them to do that by making mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of mistakes lurk in that final 3-hole stretch. 17, the par 3, second toughest hole today, Will Haskett.
Xinjun Zhang on the tee, the par 3 17th, 180 yards today to a front right hole location. If you can control the nerves and focus on the task at hand, it is attackable, even with the wind off of the sea to the right and quartering back into the players ever so slightly. Swing looks a little bit late for Zhang, trying to hold on to one or perhaps protect against a draw against the breeze. Comes up just a little bit short of the putting surface. It's on the upslope, closely mown areas, but about a half club shy on a really good line. He had to be really excited about that one, but he'll be chipping for his birdie here at 17. Zhang just short of the putting surface.
And not a bad spot at all, even though he didn't get it to the green. He's got a lot of green to work with in order to play a variety of different types of shots there.
Yeah, and again, pars in a stretch, that 3-hole stretch playing about a half a shot over par combined, 16, 17, and 18. Pars are a good score, and pars help you pick up ground on the field, and may help you pick up ground on the leader, because Adam Long got sideways off the tee at 16 and then missed the green there with the second shot, which...
23 PGA Tour wins.
First play, so no problem for a Blue Devil in the Devil's Elbow. I'm thinking he can handle that, right?
Probably.
Interesting, I mentioned his wife Emily celebrated the birth of a baby boy during the pandemic. He met his wife in high school. They were dating different people. They reconnected in college through playing the game Words with Friends. Bill Rosinski.
Never played that game. Hudson Swafford down the left side of the fairway here at 15. Front right hole location. Talking to it, wants it to get down. And it lands on the far left portion of the putting surface. So front right hole location, far left putting surface, and a long way away for birdie. Right now he's 15 under.
And it's going to be downhill as well across a little ridge there. And that is going to be one that could be a challenge to two-putt.
Now, Adam Long keeps that two-shot lead. The great save at 16. You still have a tough stretch to finish. Two very difficult closing holes at 17 and 18. The par 3 at 17. Only 3 birdies all day, Kevin.
And Mackenzie Hughes back-to-back birdies. He made birdie at 16 after that chip in at 15. 180 the distance here at the 17th, and that is back into the wind and comes up short of the green. Nearly the same spot where Zhang was just playing the group ahead for Mackenzie Hughes, 13 under par.
Yeah, you mentioned there, Kevin, as soon as you make contact, his back foot slipped. So a lot of times that makes the club face adjust a little bit, get that high up into the wind. And again, he left it in the spot he can get it up and down. But, yeah, just a little off on the swing timing there.
Adam Long rehearsing his swing, coming off really good par save. That scramble back at 16. Wayward tee shot to the left. Second shot, pushed it to the right in the rough and got up and down. 8 under on today's round. 17 under. And lining up, looking to turn this ball over right to left. For that front right hole location. And this ball looks to be on a good line as he turns this over, but again, into the wind, that comes up short. So Adam Long will have to get up and down once again to remain 17 under.
Yeah, it's again, but that's where you're going to miss it. If you miss it, that's where you need to miss it at. And as we saw earlier in the previous group, pretty easy to get the ball up and down from there.
And Adam Long has been really for 2 days. Back-to-back rounds, terrific, and maybe the best player the last couple of rounds at 8 under today. With 2 to go, Adam Long's got a 2-shot lead, 17 under late in round 3 as we continue PGA Tour radio coverage from the Caribbean, the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship.
Golf fitness workouts are now streaming online at tryhititgreat.com, the exclusive home to Coach Joey D and a team of tour-proven expert coaches. Start your free trial workout today and work from home to add flexibility, speed, power, and distance with golf fitness workouts streaming on every device. No credit card required.
You can start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have zero computer experience. Take control of your future now. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. It's not rocket science.
Another gorgeous day, a warm, humid Saturday at Corrales Golf Course for the Puntacana Resort and Club Championship in the Dominican Republic. Earl Forsey, Mark Carnival, our PGA Tour radio team. This Tom Fazio design opened in 2010. 6 of the holes are oceanside holes. The last 3 along the Caribbean shoreline, called El Coto del Diablo, the Devil's Elbow. Kevin Sylvester.
Adam Long to play his second, short of the green to the right. At the 17th, plays this up, releases towards the hole, and that is going to end up right below it. And that'll be an easy cleanup for his par at the 17th. Quality chip for Adam Long. Should be able to get up and down to remain 17 under.
Golf, and Adam Long with that great par save at 16. The ability to get up and down, put it in a good spot. He's going to walk away with another par on the scorecard. He's already made enough birdies today, 8 of them in his first 14 holes, and a back 9 start where he birdied 3 in a row and 4 in a 5-hole stretch. That's the difference right now, and that's why he's got the lead at 17 under, Bill.
Here at the 15th green, Hudson Swafford stalking a birdie putt, but it's a lengthy one. It's outside 35 feet. Hole today on Saturday, front right. He's middle left. Playing this out to the right, there's a ridge there. Now it's going to funnel this ball closer to the hole, turning to the left, but it didn't turn enough. It kind of hung out to the right, staring at the line, and he left himself a good 4 feet. So not in the house yet. Swafford needs to make that to stay 15 under.
Yeah, it was a tough putt. Again, it was downhill over a little ridge, and being able to marry that without certainly had a chance of letting that putt get away from him there, and he's got to make a putt now.
Mackenzie Hughes stepping in for His chip here at the 17th. Again, he's also short of the putting surface to the right. Good line towards the flagstick, and here he is chipping it up, and that's going to hop twice, releasing towards the cup. Good chance it goes down. That is his second chip in the last 3 holes. Mackenzie Hughes, third birdie in a row. He's 14 under.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Early. We're talking about it. There's always to do it, but that's impressive.
Making birdies in the Devil's Elbow. Birdies at 16 and 17, tacking on to the one at 15, 3 in a row. I mean, you're making a huge jump there. He is 4 under in that 3-hole finishing stretch this week, Bill.
Here at the 15th green, you got about a 4-footer for par for Hudson Swafford. He had a long birdie try that he couldn't make. Now the putt goes down. That's a nice 2-putt par for Hudson Swafford. He stays 15 under. Sean O'Hare missed the green right, but he makes an up and down as well. So we're starting that Devil's Elbow going to the par 4 16th. Swafford is 15 under and O'Hare 12 under.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's certainly not the way it's been the last couple of days, Earl, but he's right there, and no reason to get discouraged.
And Mackenzie Hughes with his late day run. Look, with 5 to play, he's playing alongside the leader, Adam Long. He was 11 under. He was 6 shots back. Birdie, 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 just like that. And 2 birdies at places we haven't seen many at 16 and 17. And he's cut his deficit in half. Mackenzie Hughes, one of the runners-up, along with Chris Stroud, when GMAC won this tournament. Last time it was held.
To what I've said all this week, the momentum that he gained with his run through the FedEx Cup playoffs last season and making it all the way to the Tour Championship. And that just gives you so much confidence. And, it wasn't a great week at the U.S. Open last week, but that's okay. And he's here where he's played well, and I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hughes, the only player in the field this week to reach the 2020 Tour Championship, which is the goal for all these players starting out early in the season, Bill.
We start the Devil's Elbow at the par 4 16th, pretty much straight away. Hudson Swafford on the tee. Lets this one fly. It's down the left side of the fairway, and that will be just fine. Nicely done. See if he can give it a go at this flag today that's located 25 back and 6 from the left.
Let's go to 18, Will Haskett.
Earl, I want you to look it up for me. I want to know how much harder 18 is today than it was maybe yesterday or the whole week. It was the 8th easiest hole cumulatively through the first couple of rounds, with the new back tee, players having to play way down the left-hand side and have a very long second shot back into the breeze. That's what happened to Zhang. Actually still in the first cut, wipes at this one-handed finish again. He needs this one to hustle up and go towards the green back into the breeze, and I do not see that ball down. It's not over here where there's a lot of grass. There is a big bunker and some room to the short right portion of this green before you would get to the Bay of Corrales. We know it's somewhere over there on the right-hand side. The question is, it is in the sand, or has he brought the water into play? That'd be a huge miss if it's that far right, but there's a lot of sand over there for Zhang's ball to perhaps have found.
Yeah, it would be a huge mistake. It's just the one place you could not hit it. It would be to the right side, and hopefully for his sake it's not there.
Yeah, this hole was playing its easiest on Thursday in round 1. It played a stroke average 3.88, so about a tenth of a shot, a little more than that under par. It's just a shade under par, 18 in round 2. And then today it's playing like a lot of these finishing holes over par, 4.15 scoring average. So I'd say about a quarter shot tougher today than it was on its easiest day Thursday.
You're listening to exclusive coverage of the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship from Corrales Golf Course in the Dominican Republic. And as we do at the top and bottom of every hour in our live play-by-play coverage, time now for a leaderboard update brought to you by MasterCard. Tap and go with your MasterCard, the simple, secure way to pay.
Just a few holes to go in round number 3. Adam Long, 1 to play. He's at the 18th. 8 under on the round after shooting 7 under 65 to move himself up in the mix on Friday with a better round today. Adam Long has taken the lead by 2, 17 under. Hudson Swafford, who led by 2 to start this round, now trails by 2 at 15 under. He's got 3 to go. Zhang, 5 under, playing the 18th, 14 under, and tied for 3rd with Mackenzie Hughes, who's Like Zhang, 5 under for the round and 14 under for the week. Nate Lashley, 7 under 65 early. He's tied for 5th with Sean O'Hare at 12 under par. And the low round came early. Well, it's about to be matched maybe by Adam Long, but Anirban Lahiri shot an 8 under 64 as we came on the air today, 11 under, and he's still in the top 10, tied for 7th with Justin's son, Tyler McCumber, minus 11, 6 shots back.
Early ambassador for the Puntacana Resort and Club, Emiliano Grillo, really had it going today. It was a tough finish, but he still shot 4 under par for the day. He is finished at 10 under par, currently in a tie for 10th. And former FedEx Cup champion Henrik Stenson, a 3 under par 69 today. He is in a tie for 17th at 8 under par.
With his win at the Jacksonville Championship and the local IQ Series on Friday, Carson Young, who drained a 25-foot birdie putt on the first playoff hole at Hidden Hills Golf Club in Northeast Florida, climbed to second place in the Race to the Bahamas point standings. Bryson Nimmer continues to hold the lead by virtue of his back-to-back series opening victories, and the winner will earn a start in a PGA Tour event next year, as will the champion of the season-ending local IQ Series Championship Atlantis, Bahamas at the end of October.
At the par 4 18th, Mackenzie Hughes, who's made 3 birdies in a row, found the fairway off the tee. Very good drive at the 18th. Adam Long able to carry the Bay of Corrales. He is in the first cut of rough ball, sitting very nicely. Good lie for his second shot. Long, currently the leader at 17 under.
We'll go back to 16, back to Bill Rosinski now.
And Hudson Swafford, who hugged the left side of the fairway with his tee shot here at 16, getting ready to play his second shot. Again, the breeze is up here. It's not as bad as it was when I was finishing up Anirban Lahiri some 4 or 5 hours ago, but still in the golfer's face. Contact made. He got a back left hole location.
Let it go a little bit, wind. Let it go.
And wants the wind, and doesn't get much help there. That ball lands on the front of the green. That's below the hole. That's inside 25 feet. That'll be an uphill putt for birdie for Hudson Swafford.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good shot there. Again, that hole is given a lot of these players a challenge, and it's a lengthy putt, but still, good shot.
All right, Will Haskett, Shinjun Zhang's going to have a tough time finishing up. He's got a great view, but not a very good place to play from.
I'm telling you what, Earl, I didn't think you could hit it so wide here at 18 that you could actually bring the Bay of Corrales into play, because there's so much sand wide there and a little bit of rough, but Shinjun Zhang came pretty darn close to finding the penalty area right of those bunkers. In fact, it's so far right in the bunker that he's up against the far side of it, and will have to bring the club up pretty steeply because of the lip on the right side. His caddy has run in to give him an additional club. Now trying to settle into this shot. Has a lot of green to work with, but again, the visual of having to lift the club up off of the downslope is going to be troublesome here for Zhang. Trying to dig in, a little bit of a forward press of the weight. And still not as comfortable with what he wants to do with the shot. Now finally plays. Oh, and it lands on the second cut as he got it out, and that just eats it up. I mean, it's like hitting onto a Brillo pad. That ball scoots right up into the air and does not get onto the green. So he'll be, it'll be a chip with a putter. It's outside of 40 feet. That will be the par effort for Shinjun Zhang, who looks to be on his way to dropping at least one here at the last.
Well, you're spot on there, Will. I mean, you got to lift the ball up because of the downslope. He got an unfortunate break where he's on the downslope of the back of that bunker. Just so hard. It's so hard to keep your body, the angles of your body in the right position in order to be able to execute that. You have a tendency to try to help it up there, and that's exactly what happened. And but again, you go back, you just can't hit it there, Earl, and it's gonna be a problem for him.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth, Carney. That's just a place you can't miss. I mean, he doesn't want to, but he's had difficulty at this 18th this week. He bogeyed the hole yesterday, and unless he can knock one in from off the fringe, it's going to be at least another bogey today for Shinjun Zhang, who got through 16 and 17, but may not escape the end of the devil's elbow without dropping a shot here at 18.
Man, it's tough. And again, he played really good. I mean, he's 5 under for the day, and again, you just don't want to make another mistake, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where if you were happy not to be able to get this up and down, that you bring double bogey into play. I mean, he's played well. He's right there, and who knows what's going to happen with with Adam Long. He's on 18 right now. I mean, he could make a mistake, but so accept your medicine, put it up there closely, make your bogey, and just go and and be happy and get ready for Sunday.
He's trying to take a little time, I think, was shaking his head as he was walking up to the cup, and now he's back behind the ball, Will.
He's getting angry today, Earl. I think you're going to see some anger on the face of Xinjun Zhang unless he can pull off another long-range miracle. Remember, made that long 45-footer at 13. That was the last birdie on the card. Got him to 14 under par with that unlikeliest of birdies, now an unlikely up and down here at 18. This will be a no-putt par using putter from the fringe. Flag stick still in on the backside of this green. Zhang, the sunset behind him, strokes it onto the green, working it back left. This ball needs to go. It's going to miss on the low side left. It's not good yet. That's 3.5, maybe even still 4 feet for the bogey for Zhang here at 18.
And not bad, though. Good distance on that. Again, it would have been easy to try to get that and give that a little too much, Earl. Now you're looking at 5 to 10 feet trying to save it for bogey.
Yeah, and I think that's an important bogey save for him there. It's going to be at least one drop shot. There have not been any doubles today at 18. A bunch of bogeys, 14 of them, just 4 birdies, but no one's made a 6, and you don't want to be the first one coming in. If you're Xinjun Zhang, who's gotten himself in position to possibly break through on Sunday and get his first PGA Tour win, he's going to finish no better than 13 under today, and that's going to be for bogey to finish in around a 4 under par 68, but you don't want to finish that way, and unfortunately he's going to kind of stumble in, but a lot of players have today at 16, 17, and 18, Carney.
Well, again, it's about minimizing your mistakes, and that's what you have to do, and you're going to make mistakes when you play the game of golf, and we've all made bogeys, double bogeys, triple bogeys, more. You just have to do your best to try to eliminate those.
Let's go back to 16. Bill Rosinski, back to you.
Well, this has been a really quiet back 9 for Hudson Swafford. Nothing but pars on the card, and with those 2 gettable par 5s, he's got to be chomping at the bit to maybe pick up 1 or 2 coming home, but not on this gauntlet. My goodness. Devil's elbow playing havoc with a lot of players. Outside 30 feet up the slope for birdie here at number 16, and that was low the whole way. Yeah, should be able to tap that in, so he'll go to 17, 15 under.
Yeah, just, again, that's smart. I mean, just don't make a big mistake there.
He's made a bunch of birdies on the back 9. Hasn't had any yet today, Will.
Straightforward bogey putt for Xinjun Zhang inside of 4 feet up the slope, just to minimize the damage at 18 after the errant second shot. Could have gotten away from him. Pulls the trigger to the cup. That one is in. It is a bogey at the last, but a really good day of work for Xinjun Zhang. He'll enter Sunday 13 under par.
Well, a disappointing finish there, but again, a great turn for this young man, and, he should be pleased.
And Mackenzie Hughes dominating the elbow here on a Saturday. Center of the fairway. Is turning a little bit towards the right, but lands in the right center of the green and climbs forward. Quality shot. He'll be outside of 25, 30 feet for his birdie attempt from hole high right.
Yeah, it's, again, smart play. He's given himself a chance. It might be an unlikely birdie there, but what a heck of a run for Mackenzie Hughes. Set your body correctly, and you got to set the angles correctly. You got to be careful you don't hit behind it or get underneath it too much. But again, it's going to be a challenge, but this is something that players, kind of do and handle all the time.
Talking with his caddy, Julian Trudeau. I wonder how many times Mackenzie Hughes called him Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, with Mackenzie Hughes being Canadian, as they continue to talk about how to play the shot, how they stick with their plan, and rehearsing just a short putting type stroke as his right heel is hanging over the sand, the left heel not far from it either. Balance the key here for Adam Long, looking to stay perfect on the day and scrambling. Of course, he'd love to chip this in. And chops it nice and low. Putting stroke there onto the surface. This has a lot of good pace to it. That is going to roll up to directly below the hole and just about 5 feet away, maybe a tad less for his par-saving putt. Quality play there for Adam Long.
Yeah, it was. It's easy like we saw actually Sean O'Hare make on one of the previous holes on the back 9. Easy to try to give it a little extra, a little too quick, and that ultimately moves your body. He was very steady over that one. He'd like to have been a little bit closer, but still, pretty good shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean up here for another great round, bogey-free round. This one would be, he made 9 birdies yesterday and shooting 65. Today he cleaned up the bogeys that he had on the back 9. 8 birdies for Adam Long. They all came in the first 14 holes in a stretch where he made 3 in a row. 12, 13, and 14 put him in front. Trying to finish off what would be an 8 under par 64 to cap off a great day and a great week so far. Will Haskett?
And Mackenzie Hughes has joined the party late here, Earl, to try and catch up to Adam Long. And you never know what might happen behind him, but maybe he could play his way into the final twosome. It's going to be a comfortable pairing again tomorrow. For 4 in a row to end, and birdie here at 18. Mackenzie Hughes has a knack for making long putts. It's on its way. It's outside right, hooking back left. It needs to stretch. It needs to go. It's on line. He left it short. Oh, he left it dead in the jar short by about 18 inches, and he knows it. It will result in a 2-putt par at the last. Mackenzie Hughes will be 14 under heading to Sunday.
Yeah, he had that absolutely read perfectly there, and he knows it. Kind of kicking himself, leaving it a couple of feet short, but still, what a stretch run there for Mackenzie Hughes.
Yeah, and had a good run a year and a half ago when this tournament was last held in March, which is his normal date on the PGA Tour calendar. It will be played again this season next year, calendar year, in March again, but it's one of the 3 events, along with the Masters and U.S. Open, being played twice during this super season, 50-event season schedule on the PGA Tour. So as a standalone event this week, it will award full 500 FedEx Cup points to the winner on Sunday, meaning a guy like Adam Long in front. He's one of the many that could move to number 2 right behind Bryson DeChambeau with a win, victory on Sunday. But you'll have to navigate the devil's elbow one more time to get it done.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's, golf is never easy. You've got to make sure you give yourself plenty of chances. You want to go out there and just execute properly.
Now Adam Long treating this putt of the utmost importance because it is right now here. Again, just in that 5-foot range below the cup to save par and remain 17 under. Settles in behind the ball. Ready to pull the putter back. He does. Contact, rolls up, center line, and down. Stays perfect on the day and scrambling 4 for 4, and what a day it was for Adam Long. A third round 64, 8 under par, and 17 under heading to Sunday.
Oh, that's impressive. Again, bogey-free for the round. Tough. He's a tough cookie without question. And, talking about Mackenzie Hughes and his run-up finish a year ago, and currently now in great position, probably get a win here. He's currently 54th in the world ranking, Earl, so if he were to stay in that area, he wouldn't probably be playing here when they play this event in March.
Yeah, when it's one of 2 events that week along with the World Golf Championships event. But, Mackenzie Hughes, and you had a great stretch run at the end of the season to make the FedEx Cup playoffs and make it all the way to the Tour Championship. Could be a continuation of that great finish with a great start to the season if he can get a win on Sunday. Bill Rosinski.
Now Hudson Swafford just below the hole, off the putting surface by maybe a foot. This for birdie here at 17. Uphill putt. This is from 25 feet away. Starts this on line, climbing, get there. Didn't hit it hard enough. Falls off to the right. Maybe 3 feet. He'll put a coin on this. If that falls, he will be 15 under with 1 to go.
Well, it's okay. Again, I mentioned earlier, I think, there are moments in a golf tournament where, maybe your things aren't necessarily going your way, but, he's still 3 under on his round, Earl. He's right there. He's a couple of shots out of the lead. Just going to try to avoid to make any mistakes coming in here. And, he's got a great chance to win on Sunday.
Probably not going to have the lead going to Sunday. Certainly is not going to have the outright lead. Would have to hold one out at 18 to catch Adam Long, who's likely going to be our leader with 1 round to play. Brilliant 64 from Adam Long today to move in front at 17 under as we continue PGA Tour radio coverage from the Dominican Republic and the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship.
Golf Breaks by PGA Tour will be your own personal golf travel specialist. They'll organize your travel and save you money at some of the most scenic and iconic golf courses on the PGA Tour and beyond. You now have the opportunity to play where the pros play and experience a golf trip of a lifetime. Golf Breaks by PGA Tour. Golf travel made easy since 1998. Book your trip today at golfbreaks.com.
If you missed the latest tournament broadcast on PGA Tour Radio, you're in luck.
He walked it in with a fist pump as he bends his knees.
PGA Tour Replay, the post-round show with exclusive highlights and interviews from the coverage, is available as a podcast. Just log on to pgatour.com/podcasts.
What are these two guys doing out here?
You can listen or download the podcasts there or access them via iTunes, TuneIn, and Stitcher. Just visit pgatour.com/podcasts.
Up on a Saturday here in the Dominican Republic. Our final group of the day has reached the final tee box, the 18th, the end of the Devil's Elbow, and they're waiting for the group ahead to play into the 18th green. By the way, Hudson Swafford was able to knock in that 3.5 footer. That's a par, so he's had nothing but pars on this back nine. 2 off the lead right now as he comes to this hole that plays over 500 yards. By the way, the sun will set here at 6:27 Eastern time, and right now it looks a little on the dark side here because of where the sun is setting. Got some clouds moving in, and tomorrow it'll set even earlier, maybe 6:26, 6:25. So, and when the sun goes down here, it goes down. So, hopefully we're not into a playoff, or they tee off a little earlier tomorrow. And still waiting for a player to play ahead of us here. So Hudson Swafford will tee off first when that time comes here at 18.
Bill, don't go to the dark side. Just stay right where you're at.
I love the dark side. That's my favorite side of the force, in fact. Adam Long, 17 under, leads by 2 over Hudson Swafford. So Swafford with a chance here at 18 to pick one up coming in. And it's just not going to be easy today. These finishing stretch of holes have been certainly as tough as they have been all week, and 17 and 18 in particular. Just 4 birdies on each one today, a bunch of bogeys, 31 bogeys, and a double combined coming in. So it'd be nice to give yourself one more at 18. It's just difficult to expect one, even though Hudson Swafford so far this week has been pretty good in this stretch, has not made a lot of birdies, but hasn't dropped a shot in this finishing stretch, and hasn't dropped one on the back nine this week, Bill.
And a big stick is out the driver, taking it over the Bay of Corrales here.
Cover.
And it's just how much you want to cut off.
Nice.
And it's just short of the fairway in the right rough. So depending on the lie, he'll have a go at this green, see if he can get it close. Got a back left hole location for this 18th green in round number 3.
Hey, it was just a few steps off the fairway there in the primary rough there, Earl, but it looked like it was a decent lie.
Well, Mackenzie Hughes almost won this tournament a year and a half ago when it was last held in March. Finished a shot behind Graham McDowell, the champion that year, and now he's got a chance again. 14 under, great finish for him on the back nine. 67 and 3 shots back, standing by with Will Haskett.
Mackenzie, better late than never maybe in that round. Some fireworks coming down the stretch there for you.
Yeah, I didn't have much going today, and I was watching Adam play awesome, so it was like getting run over by a semi, but hung in there. My caddy Jace did a good job reminding me of just hanging tough and waiting for a little run there, and lo and behold, he was right, and we caught a little lightning in the bottle there at the end, and a couple chip ins and a nice birdie on 16. So definitely makes dinner taste a little better tonight, and gives me a chance for tomorrow.
You not only have the good vibes of having played well here, you're playing some of the best golf of your life over the last month and a half or so. When those two come together this week, how much confidence did you have this week, and how have you then brought it into the score?
Yeah, it's funny. I had a fair bit of confidence.
It's going to be well back. Those players tied for 7th, minus 11. 6 behind Adam Long, who's put up rounds of 65, 64 on consecutive days to lead this tournament, and it's a 2-shot lead right now on Hudson Swafford, who still has one more chance. He's at the 18th here coming in. But things have flipped on Hudson Swafford today after he started this 3rd round with a 2-shot lead. Struggled a little bit early. It opened the door. We had a 6-way tie for the lead at one point. Swafford really kicked it in, though, with an eagle at 7, birdie at 8. And that vaulted him back atop the leaderboard. It's been all pars, though, on the back nine for him coming in today. Bill?
Sean O'Hare's going to play first. Lengthy second shot here. Didn't take as much of the Bay of Corrales out of the picture, but safely in the middle of the fairway, back left hole location. O'Hare is 3 under today, and 2 under today, minus 12. He got it to 14 under, and then just had those 2 hiccups at 13 and 14. Missed greens, didn't hit any good chip shots on those 2 holes, ended up making 2 bogeys. Back left hole location as he plays away here. Oh, that's a nice golf shot. That's going to run up to the flag. That is nice and tight, just below left of this flag, so he's going to have a good look for birdie. That would be nice for Sean O'Hare. Maybe he can get it to 13 heading to Sunday.
He's got to keep his head up. It's been a while since he's played much golf. He's got plenty of tournaments left. Just go ahead and get a good finish here. You never know what might happen. He shoots something low tomorrow. Sean O'Hare could walk away with the title.
Well, Hudson Swafford, what he can do, he can hold it out here. He could tie, but a birdie here would get him within 1, and he's lost the lead here, Bill, on a Saturday, but trying to get a little closer to finish things off.
Yeah, doesn't want to make any mistakes. Play that last group on Sunday. Nothing but pars. 8 pars on this backside. Now he's in the right rough here at 18, but much closer to the green than Sean O'Hare was. Makes contact. Again, the hole is back left. Get up on that second tier, and he does. Let's see if it hangs in there, and that'll be fine. He's going to have a long putt. This will be outside 20 feet. That'll be for birdie, but he got it up on that second tier. Doesn't have to negotiate that slope, and we'll see if he can make one coming home here to try to get to 16 under.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing, no mistakes. Just don't want to 3-putt that last one, but no mistakes for Hudson Swafford. As I mentioned, there are times during a golf tournament where it's kind of a lull, and you got to be challenged, and he was challenged today for sure. But the fact that he's 3 under, again, just 2 shots out of the lead, who knows? Maybe he rolls that one at 18. So he's got to keep his head up, and he should be pleased.
Coming off a 65 on Friday, Adam Long went out today, shot a better one. 8 under 64, matching the round of the day to take the lead. He's standing by with Will Haskett.
Adam, there are rumors going around that the cup was 6 inches for you today. Can you confirm or deny those?
I can deny that for sure. I felt like it at times. It was nice when those days are like that, where you're just kind of feeling the putter and, you're just making putts. It was nice. I wasn't thinking about a whole lot of things, just trying to make everything.
You have to get yourself there, though, to get those putts. Tempo looked good out there today. Very comfortable looking around for you.
Yeah. I think I've played well in the last couple of years that I've been out here and been in some contention a little bit, and I've just gotten a little bit more comfortable with being towards the top of the leaderboard. So I think that experience has helped, and just try to keep it going tomorrow.
You had it low. You got a chance for a good round. It's going to be hard to finish off that round. So you get to, say, tee at 13 after making that birdie at 12. Walk me through that stretch at 13 and 14, the shot you hit into the green there at 13, and also to make that putt at 14 to keep a really good round going and turn into a great round.
Yeah, that 13th tee shot gave me a little issue yesterday and didn't hit a good one today either, but that was definitely the best shot of the day. It was a tough lie. It was a flyer lie sitting up pretty good, but crosswind and, short's not great and long's even worse, so hit a good pitching wedge in there, and that really felt nice to convert that birdie. And then that next par 5 is long, just keeps going and going and going. So, it's nice to have an opportunity at a birdie. That's probably the longest putt I made all day. And that was, pretty straight, but it was nice to see that go in.
Yeah, tomorrow, there are guys playing for a number of different reasons. Young guys trying to make a mark, guys trying to play off of a medical. You've won out here before. What are you taking in tomorrow from a confidence standpoint, knowing you can go out there with the lead and maybe even be in control of this early on?
Yeah, I'm trying to win just like everybody else. We all have reasons to win, and I do too. But, they're the best players in the world. They're all going to make birdies. And at a tournament like this, you're going to have to keep the pedal down and keep making birdies. So it'd be nice to get off to a good start and see some putts go in early.
Enjoy your evening. See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was a solid round for Adam Long. He's a winner on the PGA Tour, and seems very comfortable at the top of the lead, and he knew what he had to do, and he went out and did it today.
Be a heck of a way for him to cap off a 33rd birthday weekend, Bill.
Well, Hudson Swafford now about a 20-footer for birdie here at 18. Got the back left hole location. He is on the top tier. He should be able to walk up and tap this in for his par. That'll be 9 pars after making the turn 3 under and minus 15. Let's see if he finishes up here. No, I'm going to put a coin on it. So Hudson Swafford should be 15 under and 2 back heading to the final round.
Yeah, just, again, the biggest thing, though, is he's right there. He's 2 shots out of the lead, and you'd like to be holding the lead, but he's near where he needs to be, and we've seen it. You get on a run. He's gotten on a run in this golf tournament. So he should be pleased. Yeah, he's probably a little disappointed they didn't shoot better, didn't take advantage of the par fives, but you ought to feel pretty comfortable.
And back to Bill again.
And let's not count out Sean O'Hare. It's been a struggle here the last 4 or 5 holes on the back nine, but a good look for birdie in the 10-foot range. That's to get him to 13 under par. Starts this out to the left, breaking to the right, watching this ball climb to the cup, and that would not drop. Looks at his caddy, says turned right. Not right enough. All right, going to walk up here and tap this in. And that is a 2 under 70, and Sean O'Hare will be 12 under, 5 back going to Sunday.
Certainly within reach, a little further back than when he started the day. But here's a guy that for 18 months didn't play golf, Earl, and it's been a challenge.
And right back to Bill.
All right, little cleanup work for Hudson Swafford. Missed to shoot a 3 under 69. And be paired in that final group tomorrow to try to win a golf championship. And that goes in. So all pars on the back nine, 3 under 69, 15 under 2 back, 18 to go on Sunday.
Yeah, or we talked all kind of week so far about, what the winning score was going to be, what it was previously. You look at this now, and, Adam Long got 17 under par. I think something around 20 under par is probably going to win. It may not be that low, but so if you're well back, you're going to need to shoot low. A lot of players shot low early. Adam Long shot low late, which is why he's at the position he's at, but it's going to be a fun Sunday for sure.
Round 3 is a wrap. We'll check the highlights from today in 60 seconds. Saturday at the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship. A lot of low scores on the Corrales Golf Course. One of them from a player who won in Puntacana on the Corn Ferry Tour in 2017, Nate Lashley.
The inside of 8 feet for Nate Lashley's birdie here at the par 5 14th hole. Takes one more look at the cup, strokes it outside left, cutting right, and into the bottom. Another birdie for Nate Lashley. 7 under par on the round and a dozen deep for the week.
That'd be his last birdie of the day, but he still posted a 7 under par 65, and he showed those guys in the back on the leaderboard that low scores were out there, Earl.
Yeah, and one of those guys out late who made up some ground, certainly late runner-up in this event a year and a half ago, Mackenzie Hughes.
Mackenzie Hughes stepping in for his chip here at the 17th. Again, he's also short of the putting surface to the right. Good line towards the flagstick, and here he is chipping it up, and that's going to hop twice, releasing towards the cup. Good chance it goes down. That is his second chip in the last 3 holes. Mackenzie Hughes, 3rd birdie in a row. He's 14 under.
Well, it's a player, and many of these guys in the mix, it seems, with 1 round to play with a history of success at Puntacana. One of them, Will Haskett, is Mackenzie Hughes.
I think if you looked at the field to enter the week, a name that wasn't necessarily mentioned, but I think could have been the favorite entering was Mackenzie Hughes. If you look at his trend since the restart of golf, he's gotten longer off the tee, he's put in some serious work all the way through the bag, and he's been making a ton of really clutch putts. All of that is a trend towards someone who is going to win soon on the PGA Tour, and being one of the best players arriving this week carries that confidence now into the final round off of a great finish on Saturday. Mackenzie Hughes is in the driver's seat from a confidence standpoint to run down this lead and perhaps get his second win on the PGA Tour.
Hudson Swafford was the leader to start the weekend. Struggled early on a Saturday, got some of the mojo back with an eagle at 7, trying to follow it up with a birdie at 8.
And now Hudson Swafford for a birdie, 15-footer. Starts this on line. Boy, this is dead center. Perfect. Right in the heart of the cup. All of a sudden, that flat stick heating up like it's been all week for him. He's got the lead now at 15 under par.
Yeah, really kick-started things. He went to the back nine, though, Bill, and made all pars coming in to shoot 69 after Saturday. He's lost the lead now.
Well, it was a tale of 2 nines for Hudson Swafford. I think he made a couple of great up and down. Sand save at 5, and then another up and down at 6. And then he was able to make eagle at 7, birdie at 8. He was rolling, making the turn, but then nothing but pars on the back nine. The key is he didn't make any bogeys. Couldn't take advantage of the par 5s like he has for the most part this week. So, if that's the worst round he's going to shoot this week, he's only 2 back. He's got a great chance to win this golf tournament tomorrow.
Going to have to catch a guy, though, making tons of birdies. Adam Long shot 65 to get in the mix on Friday. Shot a better round Saturday.
5 feet below the hole. Should move just a tinge too his right, strokes the ball, starts it out left center, and it turns right to the center and down. Adam Long. That is 2 straight up and downs at 11 for a great par save, and at 12 to reach 15 under. Adam Long at the 13th, just outside of 5 feet for birdie, below the hole to the left, strokes the ball up to the cup and down. Paying off that incredible shot from the right rough, and Adam Long jumps up to 16 under par, inside of 20 feet below the hole to the left, strokes the ball, rolling up, that's turning towards the cup, left side and down. Adam Long, I'll have what he's having right now. He is 8 under on the day and 17 under par.
And he would par all his last 4 holes. Maybe the biggest thing, Earl, is that he didn't drop any shots on the Devil's Elbow like a lot of players had. He's in great position, I think. Adam Long, comfortable on this golf course. He won the American Express on resort golf courses. This is a resort golf course. He's in great position headed into Sunday.
Yeah, it was a barrage of birdies really for 2 days for Adam Long to get it done. Kevin Sylvester, 17 birdies the last 2 rounds to take the lead.
You know, they say one of the most difficult things to do is to follow up a very good round of golf with another one. Well, he did that today. 7 under 65 on Friday, shoots 64 today, and credit the scrambling because he did not drop a shot. Great up and down at 11, same at 16 and at 18, 4 of 4. That kept the card clean, and that's why he's in the lead.
You can catch our final round coverage from the Dominican Republic beginning Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM PGA Tour Radio. Remember, you can always listen free on a computer or mobile device at pgatour.com/live audio or via the tour's official iPhone, iPad, and Android apps. Our broadcast team is proud to don quality products from the following partners of PGA Tour Radio: apparel provided by Cutter and Buck and PGA Tour Apparel, hats from Imperial Headwear, umbrellas provided by Gustbuster, and outerwear from FootJoy. If you didn't have access to a television, coming up at the top of the hour final, the coverage coming up at 7 p.m. the next hour will begin again. And 10 o'clock Eastern tonight on golf, you can catch a re-air of our coverage 8 p.m. tonight on Sirius XM PGA Tour Radio. Coordinating producer of our play-by-play coverage is Alan Trexler. Producer is Kelly Clemens. Our associate producer is Valerie Seward. The engineer, Jaime Colon. The executive producer of multimedia programming and satellite radio for the PGA Tour is Dave Loeb. For our PGA Tour radio team, I'm Earl Forsey. Adam Long going to need to make more birdies. He's certainly done that over a couple of days to win this tournament. 2-shot lead heading into Sunday in the Caribbean, as we're going to wrap up on Sunday the Corrales Puntacana Resort and Club Championship.